Good morning, sir. You in for Lamont?
Yes.
And Mr. Lamont, Mr. Fitzgerald is here on behalf of Mr. Chandler. You're charged with evading arrest or detention with previous convictions and unauthorized use of a vehicle. And Mr. Fitzgerald, what is the announcement? See that one of the cases is a little newer, but where are y'all on discovery or?
Discovery available some time ago. In fact, my notice was filed and came back in March the 13th of this year. I made discovery available and also extended an offer by email on both cases.
All right, so what I'm going to do, Mr. Fitzgerald, is I'll reset the case one more time. This will be the final reset.
Yes, sir.
So you need to get with Mr. Chandler, figure out go through all the discovery, come visit with your client, and let's have an announcement next time whether or not it's going to be worked out or if it needs to go to trial, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Are you Jose Lopez Pomez?
Yes.
And Mr. Pomez's case?
Here's where the drama kicks in. The defense says, "We're ready to go." The prosecution says, "Not so fast." This is classic courtroom tug-of-war, speed versus delay. And the judge, forced to balance fairness with scheduling chaos. Question for you. If you were sitting in custody for months, would you want justice delayed? Or would you roll the dice with a rush trial?
Is set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And the state has filed a motion for continuance. Mr. Coleman is a special prosecutor and specially set for sentencing part of that trial next week. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge, in hard count.
Ms. Perazzo, what is your position?
Your Honor, of course, I'm going to object to the continuance. My client has been incarcerated for a very long time. This case has been reset multiple times. I understand Mr. Coleman's position, but we're ready to proceed. So
Right.
if we could get this specially set as well.
No. Well, no, it's not at that point yet.
Okay.
I am going to grant the motion for continuance. Obviously, because Mr. Pomez is in custody, I will do my best to try to get it reset as quickly as we can. Obviously, it's an older case and he's in custody, so I'll do the best we can to get it tried as quickly as possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can go back with the bailiff. Good morning. Are you Kevin Harmon? And good morning, Ms. Holmes.
Good morning.
Will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment? Yes. Mr. Harmon, in cause number 24 DCCR 1612, you are charged with the second-degree felony offense of assault of a peace officer from July 9th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Speak up, please.
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like
Deferred adjudication probation. Translation. The judge hits pause on a guilty conviction. If the defendant plays by the rules, no conviction sticks. But one slip up, boom, the full sentence can come crashing down. High reward, high risk. Do you think this deal sounds fair? Or is it just a ticking time bomb?
the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred adjudicated probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? Speak up. State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Harmon is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. And that'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. Mr. Nichols, what's the state's position with regard to bond?
I do have one concern, Your Honor. The call where this happened was a family violence choking incident where he was charged, I believe, with family violence burglary with intent to commit assault. those cases were not pursued by the complainant, so they're not pending or anything. But if he gets released, I just want some kind of safeguards in place.
Well, they didn't file the cases, and then I don't know that I can. Where are you gonna live when you get out, Mr. Harmon?
I was living with some people that was just friends with.
I cannot
I
understand
was
you,
living with some people that I was just friends with,
right?
and my mother. So that's why I was going back to.
But that's where all this happened?
No.
No, this is a different place. Okay. So if I let you out today, I want to, what's the name of the friends that you're saying that you're gonna live with?
Iron Lee Woods.
Say it again?
Iron Lee Woods.
Arlie?
Iron Lee Woods.
Iron? How you spell
How do you
it?
spell the first name?
IRAN.
Gotcha. Last name Woods?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So at least while this is pending, if I let you out today, I'm ordering that you live with them and not at the other place where all of this happened. Okay? Maybe later, if everything's going well and you want to have some relationship with whoever this was, I'll get more information about that in that pre-sentence report, and we can talk about it at sentencing. But what I'm going to do today, because of your plea for probation, is I'm going to reduce your bond in your case to $1,000. So if you're able to make that bond, there's a couple of things that are very important. The first thing is that if you make the bond, you go directly to the probation department so they can start that interview process for your pre-sentence report. If you don't go there and do that, then you run the risk of me not accepting this plea agreement, and things could be much worse. You understand? Also, a condition of that bond is that you are going to live with Iron Woods. No one else until either I give you permission or we discuss it again. You understand? Also, if you are arrested for anything, if you make that bond and you're arrested for anything before you come back for sentencing, obviously things could go. I don't have to accept this agreement. Okay? All right. See you at sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Nichols. Good morning. Are you Capabrina Swan?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Swan, the best you can, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down. And Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Swan, in cause number 24, DCCR 1362, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation October 29th of 2024, and that was for the offense of aggravated robbery, and that was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct? The motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to report as directed for the months of January, February, and March of 2025. And is that true or not true? True or not? Listen to the question. Okay, true. Count 2 alleges that you failed to never become intoxicated or under the influence of any intoxicating substance, and that you admitted to using cocaine and alcohol on January 7th of 2025. And is that true or not true? Count 3 alleges that you failed to participate in the mental health services and follow all recommendations of that. Is that true or not true? Count 5 alleges that you failed to provide verification of completing the theft prevention class. Is that true or not true? Count 6 alleges that you failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing the moral recognition therapy program. Is that true or not true?
True.
And then count 7 alleges that you're behind in your court-assessed fees. And is that true or not true? All right, did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 through 7 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're all actually true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 7 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation. But it's my understanding that the probation department and the state are willing to give you a chance today to go to the special needs SafeP program, which will help you hopefully get all of these issues behind you, learn how to make better decisions, stop using drugs, get the mental health treatment you need so that you can be successful on this probation. I want to make sure you understand that this is your second chance now, and you will not get a third. You are on probation for a first-degree felony. Today, right now, I could send you to
The mic drop moment. The judge lays it out plain. One more chance, but prison is literally waiting with open arms if she messes up. This is the kind of second chance most people never get. But let's be real. Will she actually turn it around? Or is this just another temporary stop before the inevitable?
Prison for the rest of your life. The rest of your life, from 5 years up to 50, 60, 70, the rest of your life for violating probation on this type of offense. So you need to take advantage of everything that they teach you, because when you get out of SafeP, you'll have aftercare, you'll have people to help you, find places to live and all of that. But it's going to be up to you to take advantage of those things. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm also going to, because you didn't report and because this is going to take some time, I'm also going to extend your probation for a period of 2 years. So you're now on a 7-year probation instead of a 5-year probation. Now, every single person who's on probation in my court and any court can get off their probations early if they do everything they're supposed to. So it doesn't have to be 7 years, but it would take you getting everything in line real quick and doing everything right. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. You can go back with the bailiff. They're going to get some paperwork for you to sign about SafeP. You need to sign that when they get it to you. Good morning, sir. Are you Rontez Williams? And Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Williams, in cause number 22-40090, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of fraudulent use of identifying information from January 20th of 2022. And how do you plead to that charge? Speak up, please. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them. Holmes, do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Speak up.
Yes.
She has to hear you too over here, all right? They're just taking everything down. Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Williams is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of fraudulent use of identifying information. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Ms. Holmes, all right? Good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff. All right, are you Laddie Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Johnson, in cause number 24 DCCR 2388, the state has elected to proceed on count 1 only, and in that count to the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest, and that is from October 24th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Johnson's not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of the lesser offense of resisting arrest. sentence you in accordance with that agreement to a term of 200 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. Y'all have already got
Credit for time served.
the 200 days,
Yes, ma'am.
y'all have confirmed that. So it looks like you have 200 days credit, and so you should be, so you're getting 200 days and you have 200 days even.
He has 210 days, I think.
Okay, all right, so I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you've waived your right to appeal. Good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff. Good morning, are you Stephanie Moore? And Ms. Moore is on probation for robbery. There's a motion to revoke, and what's the,
Judge, Miss Moore's been absconded for 7 years, and she's not been picked up. I almost just don't really know how to proceed because we have no idea what's been going on with her for 7 years. I'd like her to have an opportunity, if she chooses to tell the court what she's been doing before we really make a recommendation here. And obviously, she can choose not to, but
Mr. Rojas?
Judge, I've spoken with Ms. Moore. She's told me what has been going on for the last 7 years. I mean, she would like to tell the court where she's been, how her life's been going on. So, Ms. Moore?
I've been in a bad domestic relationship and was not allowed to pretty much do anything. Put up a mailbox, go get any kind of medical help, get an ID. When I just got strong enough to leave that relationship, I put up a mailbox, got some health insurance, and realized that I needed to get my driver's license back and be, I have to take care of my past, and this was my past, and he wouldn't let me do that. I asked him over and over again to help me, support me behind this, or come at least drop me off at the jail so I could take care of this, and he, just the way we lived and the way he lived, it just wasn't something that was able to do. When I did try to leave, he killed my cats and pulled me back to the house. I broke my wrist. He broke my wrist this last time, and I just fled to the cops and screamed out of the neighborhood. And the cops came, and I ran to him and just said I need help. And so I knew this was here, and I knew that I have to take care of whatever I needed to do to put this behind me, so that I want to live a normal life and have my license, and go get a job, and have a home and a mortgage and land. And I'm 48 years old, about to be 48 years old, and I just want to get my life back without that.
So,
she was ordered to safety back in 2018 and did not report.
No, I went to safety. I've done safety.
In 2018?
No, I did it when I first got.
She was ordered back in 2018, after I think having done it around 2012.
okay.
They haven't heard or seen from her since, so.
I asked.
Hold on. So here's what I would say we do. The only thing I would know to do is go through the motion, get an updated report that would include substance abuse assessment, where we are now, more information about all of that, and then we can see what our options are. I mean, the motion has been holding it open, and so what can I do from 2011 if the motion's holding it open? I mean, I don't know that I can extend because we're past
She started probation.
2011, December 2011.
2011.
I guess what I would like to do as part of that update is just for the probation department to give us whatever options there are, if she can be extended. Now, I do know we can convict and then do a straight probation, I think would be an option. I don't know if, so if you want to do that, talk to her about it.
Sometimes talk to her.
Yeah, y'all visit, and then we can just go through the motion, get the pleas of true or not true, let probation do a more detailed visit and figure out what's been going on and where, and maybe confirm some of those things, and then we can see what our options are when we come back for sentencing. Is the only thing I know to do.
I agree, Judge. It's
Okay.
such a unique situation, and
All right.
I'd like to hear from probation.
Sure, okay. So to visit with her, if y'all want to do that, we can go through the motion today, and then we'll see where we are, okay?
Thank you.
Are you Michaelan Jones? And Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, in cause number 22-39715, I have a motion to revoke your,
I'm sorry, just,
Oh, that's okay.
we only want to count 2, 3, and 4 whenever you get to it.
thank you.
That is correct. Thank you, Mr. Wood.
I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. It shows that you were placed on probation July 18th of 2022 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, and that was a 3-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement is for you to go forward on counts 2, 3, and 4 in that motion. Count 2 alleges that you violated your probation by committing the offense of flight from an officer May 17th of 2023 in parish of Point Coupe in Louisiana. And is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
True or not true? Thank you. Count 3 alleges that you committed the offense of illegally carrying of a weapon May 17th of 2023, also in the parish of Point Coupe, Louisiana. And is that true or not true?
True.
And then count 4 alleges that you committed the offense of possession of a Schedule I drug on May 17th of 2023, also in the parish of Point Coupe, Louisiana. And is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 2, 3, and 4 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Jones is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 2, 3, and 4 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, and at this time find you guilty of possession of a controlled substance. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 21 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive.
Judge, if I may, the motion was filed in June of 2023 based on offenses that happened in May of 2023. He's been in Louisiana custody since those offense dates of May of 2023. However, our hold for this motion to revoke didn't get placed on him until October 7th of 2024.
And Judge, Mr. Rojas, I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Rojas, and I have conferred, the state is not opposed to the court giving the defendant the credit for the time he's been in jail while this case is pending. You may recall, I've researched the issue. I actually briefed it and I gave the court that authority.
You did.
I think you have that authority if you choose to award him that credit.
Okay, so what I'm thinking I would do, I'm not going to go back to the offense date. I think the cleaner way to do it is to go to the date of the motion,
Okay.
which is just a month or so
Right.
or less. But I think that at least for our purposes, if somebody's looking at it, they'll see motion was filed on that date, warrant was issued, but there wasn't a hold place for some reason.
Correct.
And so I'm going to allow credit from June 7th of 2023. In whatever time that adds up to, I will, we'll get that done. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Jones, I am handing you the trial court certification, well, 2 things. One, showing that this was an agreement, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I've also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Mr. Rojas. All right, good luck to you, sir, and thank you, probation, for being here as well. Good morning, you're Crystal Moore. All right, y'all give me just a second to go through a couple things here. So there's a motion to revoke probation in 23 DCCR 2026, and there's no bond set in that one, correct?
Correct.
And then in 25 DCCR 0496,
I think there's a $6,000 bond in there.
I showed it $2,000.
well,
Take 2.
That's what I showed.
can y'all help me figure out that real quick with the actual bond? And no, you're not asking for that one to be reduced.
No, Judge.
So really, we're just talking about the other one
The
anyway.
motion to revoke.
Okay, so on probation for DWI with a child passenger, and the new offense is theft, correct? State jail felony?
That's correct, Your Honor, and there's
Yes,
also a case that was, she was arrested for possession of controlled substance that has not been filed yet.
Okay,
also.
probably waiting on labs on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that same date as the theft, or is that something different? Do you know?
I don't have anything.
Okay,
October of 24 is what my notes indicate on this.
And this was December of 24. Theft, I believe.
Well, I'm a little confused. I've got an October theft and I also have a November theft according to my summary of her criminal history. Both of them I list as,
Our indictment shows an offense date of December 26, 24.
I'm not sure.
okay, that's okay. So I want to make sure, and Mr. Coleman has filed a response, and part of that response includes the information that Ms. Moore was previously convicted of the offense of robbery, initially placed on a deferred probation that was revoked in 2017 on that case. Also a conviction for aggravated assault out of Tarrant County from 2016. And then we've got the probation that was granted here on the driving while intoxicated with a child passenger. Let me get this pulled up again real quick. While on this probation has been arrested for the two new offenses, the theft and the possession of a controlled substance. Is that?
That's correct, Judge. And since you got my motion, my reply, you've already read it. I'll just be brief. I just want to add that according to my recitation of her criminal history, it looks like she's got a total of 5 pending cases that include an unauthorized entry of an inhabited dwelling out of Louisiana.
That's, yeah, that, I'm see that as well. And there, do you know if there's warrants issued for those? I know it's hard to get information. Do you know anything about
I
those?
don't know, Judge. This is the first I'm hearing about that when I saw that in the motion. I don't know if there's any holds on her from Louisiana or not.
All right. Mr. Rojas, do you wish to call any witnesses?
Briefly, Judge, I'll call Ms. Moore.
Ms. Moore, best you can, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Rojas.
Ms. Moore, where are you from?
Correct.
And have you lived in Port Arthur all your life?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who do you live with when you're not in jail?
My family.
Speak up for us.
My family, my mom.
Okay, and who all lives in the home with your mom?
Me, my mom, and my kids.
Okay, and how many kids do you have?
5.
And what are the range of their ages?
My youngest is 1 and my oldest is 11.
And is your mom taking care of those kids right now?
Yes.
Okay, and my understanding is that your mom is also ill right now?
Yes.
What is the nature of her illness?
She has a brain tumor and has to undergo treatment and surgery.
And is there a surgery scheduled for that already?
Well, she actually postponed it due to she has no support with my kids right now.
Is she the only adult in the home with your kids?
Yes.
All right. And that's one of the reasons you want to get out, to make a bond in this case, so that you can go out and take care of your kids, make arrangements for them, because your mom's gonna have some surgery and she won't be able to do it anymore.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any income when you're not in jail? Do you have any income coming to the home for you?
Yes.
What do you have?
SSI and child support.
SSI. How much do you get in SSI benefits?
1,000.
Is it every month?
Yes.
And child support, how much do you get?
140
How often is that?
every 2 weeks.
140 every 2 weeks, so that's $280 a month there. Do you have a bank account in your name?
Yes.
Do you have an idea of how much money is in the account right now?
Probably like 500.
Do you own any property that you could sell to help you come up with money for this problem?
Yes, sir.
Is your mother or any other family members, are they willing to help you come up with money to make the bond, the judge will set a bond for you?
My mom, so she can proceed with her procedure.
Your mom's willing to help you out?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're asking the court to do this morning, set a bond on the motion to revoke on this DWR, right? And not, and the main reason for that is so that you can get out and help your mom take care of her kids and get her past the surgery.
Yeah, like I understand that in the future I might have to serve time for my actions, but that's like my goal was to get out so she could undergo treatment and I could fully prepare her and my kids so when I do have to serve time with the court.
Okay, pass the witness.
I have no questions for this defendant, Judge. I stand on the motion. I don't have anything to add to the motion. If the court's inclined to grant this defendant a bond, I just simply ask you to consider the factors listed in that motion, Judge.
Well, I'm looking back just for everyone, for the record, at the pre-sentence report that was prepared in cause number 23, 2026, and I've reviewed that. I've also reviewed, there's a handful of jail incident reports that everyone was given a copy of as well. Based on the nature of Ms. Moore's prior convictions, which range from, give me just a second to go back out through this, beginning in as a juvenile, back in 06, 07, extending all the way through 2012 as a juvenile, assaults, thefts, violation of court orders, and then we get into adult, and we've got more thefts, county jail, theft of property, then we get into felony, we've got a robbery, given a probation, that was revoked, got a theft from a person, and then we've got an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, that one from Tarrant County. Now on probation, given all the opportunities, multiple allegations in the motion to revoke probation, that Ms. Moore has not apparently done much of anything while on probation to get the help that we've been offering her. In addition to having two new offenses, a possession and another theft, I find that it is in the best interest of our community that there not be a bond set in cause number 23 DCCR 2026. I appreciate the arguments and I feel and have empathy for what your mom is going through, but you should have thought about that before you kept doing what you were doing. So you can go back with the bailiff. I'll set the case for an announcement on the motion and the new case.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so are you Sadog Wilson? Ma'am, I'm sorry. I was looking at the down this way and not at you.
Seidel Wilson?
Seidel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Yes,
Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
She will, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Wilson, in cause number 22-40450, I have a first amended motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. This shows that you were placed on probation February 27th of 2024 for the offense of burglary of a habitation, and that was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then it alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to report as directed to the probation department March 14th, March 26th, April 9th, April 23rd, May 8th, and May 22nd, June 4th, and June 18th of 2024. And is that true or not true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it true? Okay. Count 2 alleges that you failed to work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of that. And is that true or not true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, since we have an agreement.
Listen, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Since we have an agreement, we could drop 3, 4, 5, and 6 and just go to 7, if that's all right with the court.
Count 7 alleges that you were arrested for the offense of failure to identify a fugitive from justice and giving false information, April 14th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 8 alleges that you were arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, April 14th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
True.
And then count 9 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 12:32 a.m., April 14th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 7, 8, and 9 freely and voluntarily?
True.
Were they volunteers?
Volunteer.
And did you, it's okay.
Yes, sure.
It's all right.
Sorry.
You're good.
Thank you.
Did you enter those pleas of true freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you fully understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
State tenders number 1,
No objection.
it's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Wilson is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 7, 8, and 9 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of burglary of a habitation. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 3 years in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody, but the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Mr. Rojas.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.